Hey, what's up, guys? In today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna talk about my thoughts and feelings about BO6. Anywho, hope you guys enjoy whatever opinions that I say, whatever I think, and if you guys agree with them, let me know in the comments. If you don't, let me know in the comments also as well. I'd like to see everybody's opinions and how the game's going for all you guys. I hope you guys are having a good time enjoying it and having some good old fun. But anywho, I think first we should talk about but I think first we should talk about the graphics and the interface of the whole game. I will say, game looks like shit. I can't. It looks like shit. This game's dog shit. No, but no. In all seriousness, the game looks great. The graphics look great. Look good. The colors are very vibrant, and that's one thing that I really like is that the maps feel really alive. The contrasting colors and the deep colors and how they pop out. Feels like those OLED TVs, those OLED TVs, with that deep contrast in color. Like for instance, the derelict map is very green, but it was very green, but also with many other colors. But the green really pops out, and the blue sky looks great. The clouds look great. All the color and everything in this map looks amazing, and I think that this is a really beautiful looking map, and it's definitely a big change from all the other maps that we've played, especially on Modern Warfare 2 and 3, even considering Modern Warfare 19. But overall, the graphics of the game, the how it looks, how it plays, it looks great. Everything's good. Everything's cool. I would say the only thing is, that I would say that kind of sucks is nothing. Nothing sucks. I think the graphics look great. The game looks awesome. I haven't any packet burst. God forbid I have such a ungodly timing of a packet burst. We all know we hate those. I haven't had anything like that. I had no issue of loading in, of any lag, any latency, any packet burst, none of that. The only thing I can say that I had, a little time was whenever the matchmaking would happen, and it's usually how it is in like the past Call of Duties. The matchmaking starts, the frame rate goes low, everything kind of pauses, but then it just jumps into the match and it's loading the map in, showing you, the cinematic of the map while you're loading in the game. Only a couple of times that I've been that game kind of like bugged out a bit and kicked me out. But other than that, those are the only times that I've had little performance issues. But other than that, I think everything's running fine. The game feels really polished. I will say that it feels really polished. It's probably one of the best betas I've ever played of any beta of any game, mainly any COD game, and that speaks a lot. I will give a thumbs up to that, and I hope that these games, these next, any game really, whenever they have a beta for anything that is shooter or just another genre in the gaming industry, that their games look like this, because the games should feel polished. It should feel like, man, this game is like practically done. Like I could play this. I wouldn't think anything of it, you know. So well, that's a good props on Treyarch and them for you could tell that they took their time and dedication. 4 years of development, and this is obviously this is what we expect. I should be expecting this, a game that feels polished, very much polished, a beta that feels polished and really good. Moving on to the next, subject, let's talk about movement. The new movement system in this game, the movement and inputs. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've never had more fun ever in a COD game where it allows me to dolphin dive. Well, dude, it is amazing. I'm telling you right now, I love it so much. I'm dolphin diving every corner I go because it's such a fucking rush. So fun to just cinematically John Wick your shit around the corner and fucking just see a dude flying across you as he's shooting you, as he's flying in the air, fucking laid out to the side and kills you. And you're just like, what the fuck just happened? What the hell did I just get killed by? So you know that it's so much fun. The dolphin diving and the omni movement, it's great. It's smooth. Everything's smooth. All the inputs are great. I will say, if any for anybody who is having this trouble, I had this trouble in the beginning when I first played the beta. When I first started, I had the game automatically has you on a hybrid system on doing the dolphin dive and the sliding. It's usually tap to slide and I think it's tap to slide, and then you hold circle as you sprint. But here's the thing: you have to do it at the same time. So you have to hit like both buttons at the same time. So as soon as you sprint, you hold circle, and that's how you dive. I recommend you just put tap to slide, hold circle, dive. Other than that, I mean, I feel like Treyarch should put implement tap to slide, double tap, circle to dive. I'm more used to like that. I think that would be a lot better. I mean, for me and probably for some other players, who knows? But for people who are just like not trying to have some complicated ass controls, having to do some fucking simultaneous God of War freaking press triangle here, then you gotta wait, press circle real quick, you know, tap two R1 L1 at the same time, uh, it was really frustrating because I was wondering like I want to dive, I want to like use this movement as much as I can and get a feel for it, and that's the easiest way that I've been able to do it is putting that tap to slide only, or not tap to slide only, tap to slide, hold to dive, and you're gonna be just flying everywhere. And it's freaking amazing. It's so good. I love it so much. Inputs, any input lags or anything like that? No, haven't had any issue with that. All the guns they shoot when they want to shoot. They they work well. Everything, all the inputs are there. They're good. No latency, no nothing. As in from my end, I don't know how you guys, how the gameplay's been for you guys. So as like I said earlier, I would love for you guys to hear your input, because some of the things I may not experience, but you could be experiencing some of the things that I'm experiencing and you're not experiencing. So I want to know, I want to get everybody's opinion and what everybody thinks and feels of the game. But other than that, the inputs are good for me. Everything's been great. Gunplay's good. Love the gunplay. I guess we could talk about the guns now. The gunsmith's like a bit kind of, it's gunsmith's like Cold War. Again, like a lot of things are kind of like Cold War, but I feel like are done way better than Cold War. In my opinion, Cold War was a pretty trashy game. It just felt like Call of Duty just threw out a game, just like, all right, guys, we're just gonna give you a bunch of old nostalgia maps, and just like not really give a fuck about the movement and how the game feels. Cause I don't know. To me, I hated the gunplay of the game. Everything felt so cool, like everything felt so robotic in a way. Kind of like how 2042 was, Battlefield 2042 was in the beginning when it came out. Everything felt kind of robotic and quick and very like it was weird. It just didn't feel right. Nothing felt fluid and nice. Right here in this game, they did it right, did it good. It's like Modern Warfare 2019 and Cold War mashed together. They had butt sex and popped out Black Ops 6, and it's something that I think is really great, and they did a good job on. And so the gunplay works well and everything inputs always great. How the guns work, I've used every single gun. I haven't really used much of the LMG, because I'm not really an LMG person, so I can't really say per se how that gun would play out. I did try it. It just feels like an M4. It feels like the XM4 just with a bigger magazine. That's what it feels like, really. So far, I feel like honestly the sounds of the weapons could be improved on. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having a lot of audio cuts. Or here, let's split it up. We'll split it up from gun sounds and then audio play of the game. So here's the thing. With the audio play, sometimes the game would just not put in the audio. It would not, cue the audio whenever I shoot my gun or just run around and everything. Things would get really quiet and just like it's like if no audio was playing. But yet I could hear somebody. There's somebody shooting in front of me, but yet I don't hear it. So and then other times where somebody's around the corner and I don't hear their footsteps and they're running and they dolphin dive and shit, and I don't hear anything, and they're shooting as they're coming in. Everything just cut out. No audio. So I think that's something that Shrek needs to fix. You need a little tweak fix little bugs of those audio cues that are not, sounding in right, or that are just cutting out mid game, mid playthrough. Especially for the weapons, because sometimes they'll do that. The weapons will just, cut out the audio, and I just hear nothing, just me shooting. I can just see myself shooting. Gun wise, I feel like some of the guns that are supposed to be loud and hard hitting don't sound very loud. No, the gun that feels very, I think the loudest gun in this game is the SVD. Like right here in the video, I'm using the SVD. I'm ranking it up. I feel that gun is the loudest, even with the suppressor on. It feels loud when it has a punch, a very big punch, and it feels nice whenever you get a kill with it. But whenever I'm using the say the sniper rifle, the bolt action, I'm not gonna lie, that shit sounds like I got a pillow strapped to the end of the fucking of the barrel, and I'm shooting through, and it's just sounding muffled. I'm not gonna lie, I swear, I thought when I unlocked the sniper, or actually when I first picked it up, I could barely hear any audio from the sniper. It was such a muffled, like I'm shooting with a pillow at the end of my barrel, just like no, like I don't know. To me, it just feels like the sniper rifle it's a big sniper rifle. It's a beefy gun. It's a long boy. It should be, making some loud ass, bang, fucking echoing across the fucking halls whenever I shoot that thing inside indoors. You know, with the SVD, I feel that, but with the bolt action, I feel like it's just really quiet. The SMG, the MP5, the C9, I think, is louder than the bolt action, which I don't get. And then the C9 is also louder than the AK, and that's another gun that I feel like it should be a bit louder and a bit more hard hitting. With the sound be more hard hitting because it's an AK. Those are some of the things that I think that, like, some of the guns need to be tweaked and have the volume setting in. Which one should be higher and which one should be kept the same, and which one all right, let's drop it down a bit because it's a bit too loud. It's getting like, okay, that's like out of hand. It's too loud. But I feel like the AK should be bumped up a bit more noise, a lot more bang. C9's good. C9's good itself. The Jackal PDW kind of sounds almost like it has a suppressor on the whole entire time, or not really. Kind of does, kind of not. It sounds good, but it's definitely it's definitely lower in sound with around with like the AK. But yeah, other than that, with the audios and gunplay audio, it will cut out sometimes, and it will just not play any noise at all, and it'll be dead silent. Especially one of my game throughs, it just one of the games I was playing, it was just dead on silent, and I'll actually have that video posted up because it was a pretty good game. It was a very close game. I had a lot of fun in that one. I was popping off. I was killing everybody. Everybody was just dying. It was like a Holocaust there. I was Hitler. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the audio and the gunplay. So Treyarch, do a little tweaking, do a little testing. But other than that, moving on to the next subject of the game. What are the best guns? Coming from, we're just talking about guns and audio. I think the best, if you want to use the best gun, if you're a type of person who wants to use the meta weapons and everything, well, if you've been playing, it's pretty obvious the Jackal PDW is probably the best gun in overall of overall use. Guns shoots nice, good recoil, not insane recoil, good damage range, good rate of fire. It's it's a good beast of its own, and it handles well, and it's really easy to just control and everything. And especially when you start in the game, when they give you the pre-class setups before you can make your own class, the class that's already there that they have for you, it's already good enough. You could just use that and just level up the gun, and then finally like, all right, let's switch up attachments, let's see what works, let's see what not works, and everything, what's more comfortable with me. So the Jackal PDW is a standalone, all-around good gun. It's like the M4 of SMGs, really. It's like the Kuda from Black Ops 3. Good all-around, good base gun. So the Jackal PDW is one of the metas. I feel like an underdog meta is the 5.56, um, the 3 round gun. And to me personally, I think that's the best gun because when you get those nice burst kills, just one burst kills. Ooh, oh man, I about to make a name for myself. I'm telling you right now, it feels great. It's a cream of the crop. I'm busting hard. I'm like, I'm deep in coochie whenever I'm with that gun. I'd lick it. I'd lick it. I lick the barrel. I suck on the barrel. That gun is amazing, but it is very, it's a patient gun. You know, if you're an infantry guy, you could do some infantry with it, but you got to be a bit patient because the burst between every shot. I could go and take a shit and come back, and the next burst will cycle through. The burst does take a bit of while. So you gotta be a little patient, take a step back, really hone in your target, and then shoot, and then know that like all right, it's gonna be like a good 2 seconds before the next burst goes through. So it's a bit slow on the rate of fire, but it packs hell of a punch. It feels great when you get a kill with it. I love it. I think it's the best weapon. Other than that, C9's good. You go to MP5. Everyone knows a good old MP5. AK is nice. Good old AK, no crazy recoil. I haven't had any. When I first used it with no attachments, there was no recoil. But I think I'm saying no recoil because we've all been playing Call of Duty for so long that we kind of just already like we know the guns already before we even touch them. It's like almost like if I could compare it, like when you see something that you already tasted and you see it without tasting it, and you could already feel the texture in your tongue on your tongue. You could like imagine the texture. That's how it is. Like you see the gun, like all right, I could already know the recoil pattern of this gun. So I definitely with me because I've been playing Call of Duty since hell World at War. So knowing much about how they different type of guns have played out throughout the Call of Duty games. I think everybody can say that like they've gotten to a certain point where they could shoot. They could hold the trigger for however so long and know that like all right, I held the trigger, I shot these many bullets, I know it's gonna kill them. You know, on that last bullet. I find myself, shooting and then not even like knowing that, not even getting the kill. Like I'm shooting and then I reload and I get the kill after I stop shooting. Like I kind of already like predicted and know like yeah, this is good enough. These many bullets are good enough to kill them, so I'm gonna reload. Sometimes with the time to kill and everything, it's a longer. It's more longer than Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. It's less longer than Cold War because there's not that 125 or 50 health or whatever the hell they did. It's kind of like between there. It's in between there. Time to kill is very, it's long, but not, I don't think super crazy long, but it feels long. It feels like a century. Like he's eating my bullets for breakfast and shitting them out and just eating and shitting, eating and shitting. It sometimes feel like holy moly, dude. Like I just emptied a whole clip on him. Why is it taking this much? It feels like that sometimes. But yeah. So the gunplay, the recoils, they're all good. All the guns. If you're a veteran, then you're gonna feel like no recoil. I never feel any recoil whenever I'm using these guns. They always feel, they feel like they have no recoil. They're all great. They're all good guns. Meta, Jackal PDW. A skilled meta is like I like to call it. A skilled meta is the 5.56. That gun's very fun to use. Sniping in this game, ooh, clean. It's smooth like butter. Feels nice when you get those kills. It's just great. It's great. I love it. I like it. Definitely, I'm definitely cooming in my pants every time I get a kill with it. But other than that, from all the gunplay, audio, and how the guns work and everything, they're all good. They're all great. So and then for our last little talk, little subject, maps. Right now I am liking Derelict. Actually, no, Skyline is, I think, my favorite map out of all these maps in the beta at the current moment. I know before it was just Derelict, Skyline, and what was that one with the satellite dish and everything? I forgot what it's called. I don't like that map. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that map. Um, it just feels like everyone's just so everywhere that sometimes you just have that moment where you're just running around. You're like, dude, where the frick is everybody at? Holy moly! Like, come on, like, where's everybody at? And you run to the other side of the map, and they end up being on the other side, and you're all like, what the fuck, you know? So yeah, that map is, yeah, it sucks. I don't very much like it. Skyline, it's great. You're always in the fight. You're always in the battle. It's always fun jumping off of the second roof, second floor, into the pool, across, wherever the fuck you are at. It's a great map to just hit trick shots and everything. It's just seeing people dive and just the interaction of everything is just so great. The pool color in that map in Skylight, the pool, I don't know what the hell, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I just want to swim in it. It's so gorgeous. I just want to slurp it up. Really, I just want to put it in my mouth. I'll put all of it in my mouth. But you know, Derelict's great. I love the color. Color's great. The atmosphere is great. I love the the good old graffiti and old train yard. Those are always fun maps. So Derelict, you get your good infantry. Infantry and defense. Everyone's coming around. Everyone's like rotating together. Enemy team and your team. Everyone's just rotating, coming together, and you're always getting kills. You're always running into everybody. Sometimes you'll get into a little like, all right, like kind of got to like run, search for people. Everyone's kind of missing right now, and it definitely depends on the game mode. Definitely depends on the game mode. I've noticed that on domination, the best map for that is Derelict, and then I've noticed that the best mode for hardpoint is Skyline. And then I would say the best game mode for that other satellite map would be probably team deathmatch. I don't know. That map sucks. It feels more like a AV8 map, an AV8 to 10v10 map. That would be a good mosh pit map. I think that would be I think that map should have like two more slots added in each category, in each team, and it'll be good. You'll be able to be in have everybody kind of engage at an even pace, I think. And then also that new map what's it called, that sad freaking flop of zombies of Liberty Falls. I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Liberty Falls looks horrible. I think it looks like Warzone but zombies. Sucks. It looks soulless. But that's my opinion. I like good old school zombies. I never really liked Cold War zombies and how everything was. I could talk about that I'll talk about that in another video. I'll post another video about zombies and what I think about zombies. But I forgot what it's called. Like, is it Scud? No, it's not Scud. Something. Let's just call it Town. It's a good map. It's a good map. I'd say again, like also the satellite map, it is a pretty a big medium map. So I feel like probably a good AV8 would be good, in addition of two more slots in each team. But the 66, it gets there. I think for the best mode on that map would be probably Domination. I think Domination would play really well on that map. Best map in the game is Skyline. I think personally, I think Skyline. It's Skyline, Derelict, that Town map, and then Scud. Now that I remember it, I think it's called Scud. Scud would be the last one. Something that every time I see it, I'm like, all right, get me the hell out of this playlist. I hate it. They added a new game mode today, called VIP or VIP, practically VIP. It depends on the map. If it's on Scud, it's kind of gets the map more engaging, because then everyone's kind of like just moving along together, depending on where your VIP's at. On the map Skyline, it's fun. On the map Skyline is it's very fun. Again, the map Skyline's kind of like a small medium map, so everyone's just running around, and you're always engaging. Um, it's uh, it's it's all right on. I don't think I've played it on Derelict actually. I haven't really played it on Derelict, so I can't really say much of it. I don't think I've played it once actually on Derelict. Um, for the town map, it's all right. Same kind of like Scud, but I think it's a bit better on that map, town. But the game mode is pretty. It's cool. It's cool. It's definitely not something that's like, oh my gosh. I honestly thought they would have put like kill confirmed or something, but I guess not. But who knows? I can't wait for the strike map. The strike maps, I think the one they're putting in is the mine one, where you're in the mines. I can't wait for that one. That one's gonna be a good map. You already know it's gonna be like a shipment like map, so those strike maps are always fun. Other than that, I can't think of anything else at the moment. For now, it's only been 2 days of the beta, going on 3 days now. So other than that, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. That's what I think of the game at the moment, the current moment. I'll put another video for what I think about the zombies, and then I'll definitely put up another video. Same thing. Also, like my thoughts and opinions, how my thoughts and opinions changed over the course of the 2 weekends. At the very end, on the second weekend of the beta, for when everybody starts coming in, because this is early access. So we're then gonna really see how the servers hold up and everything, and how the game plays when there's so many people and everything. You know, so I'll definitely put that video out around the second weekend of the beta weekend. So anyway, but yeah, hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate it for you guys watching and taking the time coming around and hearing me talk. Hearing my opinions and everything. Leave a comment down. I want to know what you guys think, your opinion and everything. What it feels like, how it feels, how it's playing for you. So but otherwise, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are entertained by what I do, and the other videos. And catch you guys all later. Bye. Oh, also, guys, P.S. I forgot to talk about the leveling up system. I'll make it quick. I'll make it brief. It's long as hell. My minutes of my life are being taken away for how hard I have to fucking grind for these weapons. I swear to God. For a red dot, I have to be at level 42. The gun level has to be at level 42 for a freaking red dot. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I feel like the leveling up system is a bit too like, geez, like it's a bit long. It's a bit long, and I feel like the reward system for that leveling up. I feel like I get a new attachment every 4 levels, which feels like kind of like, geez, like holy moly, I guess I gotta, I guess I gotta commit now, huh? Don't I? But the leveling system, I feel like it's a bit it's a bit long. And it'd be okay if you put in like every 2 levels you get an attachment, or every 2 to 3 levels you get an attachment. You know, but that every 4 levels you get. I feel like I whenever I unlock a new weapon part, I'm like, holy shit, finally, dude. Jeez, like it only took me like 10 games to fucking get. Um, but I feel like it's a bit too long. Could be a bit, lessen for how much it takes to level up the gun, or you just, kind of like not space them out so far from each other. Because there's a lot of attachments and there's a lot of levels. I think the highest level I seen was like level like 45 or something, 45, 46. Heck, maybe probably even 50. Who knows? Who knows in the base game when the full game comes out? But other than that, um, other than that, that's it. No more chatting. Talk to you guys later. Bye.